President Obama will speak tomorrow at a Dallas memorial service for the 5 officers that were killed. Vice President Joe Biden and former President George W. Bush will also attend. The president returned from Europe last night. That's a day earlier than he had planned. His press secretary says the president will focus this week on, quote, addressing the persistent racial disparities in our criminal justice system. Flags at federal buildings and military bases are flying at half-staff until tomorrow night. Chip Reid is at the White House. He has the president's response to the Dallas ambush. Chip, good morning.
Well, good morning. The president was in Europe over the weekend to try to alleviate tensions between NATO and the European Union. Now he'll try to alleviate tensions here in the U.S. President Obama touched down at the White House late Sunday night, cutting short a foreign trip to address America's latest violent tragedy.
I'd like all sides to listen to each other.
After meeting with Spain's acting prime minister, Mr. Obama called on Black Lives Matter activists to reject violence, calling it counterproductive to their cause.
I want all of them to maintain a respectful, thoughtful tone, because as a practical matter, that's what's going to get change done.
Don't shoot! Hands up! Don't shoot!
But the president also said law enforcement could help alleviate tensions by acknowledging protesters' frustrations.
There are legitimate issues that have been raised, and there's data and evidence to back up the concerns that are being expressed by these protesters.
The president said the nation has come a long way since the civil rights movement and gave much of the credit to basic American values enshrined in the Constitution.
Because of that ability to protest and engage in free speech, America over time has gotten better.
The president also once again brought up the issue of gun control. He said if Americans care about the safety of their police officers, they can't pretend that that issue is irrelevant. Gail?
Thank you very much, Chip.